Hello, this is Maria Flores speaking, and this is myself and Addison Glenn, Addison Ray Glenn's, and Janelle Lamptey's Aquarium for Microeconomics. So our aquarium, this is our building, and then our aquarium is called Sea Jam. Okay, I'm going to try to get through all the 3 floors very quickly as fast as possible. For the first floor, it will contain all of our 25 acres were used, and it will contain the parking lot, our stadium, our 4 seals, pathways, and staff areas. So I'm going to go ahead and lead you guys to the first floor where our parking spots will be located. So our parking spots will be located over here. Go ahead and park, these are parking spots. Awesome. Okay, under the sun. You're also over here. Your car doesn't get too hot. Perfect. Just all around the building. And then this is going to be our main entrance when it comes to our seal performances or just in general, but you will have to walk a little more. So this is our stadium that was created for one of our main and biggest events, which would be our seal show, where we have our trained seals and they just perform for the audience, for our customers, etc. Pretty big field. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take you over here, which is a hallway just for staffs, and then there will be rooms for them to rest, foods for the animals, etc. And then up here we're gonna keep walking, and then I will lead you guys to our second floor, where there'll be a lot more attractions. This is our second entrance. This second entrance is mainly used for days where we won't have a seal performance, or people who just didn't pay for its seal performance. Okay, so our second floor, we also use all the 25 acres, but for this time we did 8 axolotls, 8 seahorses, 6 penguins, an underwater tunnel, of course, men and women restaurants, gift shops, quick service restaurants, a rainforest cafe, and our own cafe called Swimming Jam. Here, Jam. So of course we're introduced by 2 of our 6 axolotls, or twins, so they're placed together here. And then, okay, moving on from here, through the stairs, very nice, beautiful. We have a view of our penguins, of our 6 penguins, I believe. And then over here we have our seahorses, which I believe it's only 6 out of the 8. And then we turn over here, and it's our rainforest cafe. And beautiful, this is our main attraction. And then we're gonna go ahead and lead you guys over here, where this is the rest of our axolotls, the rest of the 6, I believe. And then over here is our gift shops, the shelves, beautiful places to put up your items, etc. Of course, some decoration. And then over here, another gift shop, and then flowers, of course, for us. And then I'm going to lead you guys back all the way over here, where we get another view of our axolotls, beautiful. And then we are introduced to our underwater tunnel. Very beautiful, very nice, very scenic. And then we're led over here, where we get another view, a different point of view of our penguins, very beautiful, huffing a little loud, it's okay. And then here are our women and men restrooms. We open it up. We have our sink, our toilet, the usual. Same with the men's restroom. Okay. And then over here is our very own original cafe that we have set up, which is called Swimming Jam. We serve drinks. We serve, snacks, notebooks. And then over here is a beautiful portrait of a squid. And then over here is the rest of our seahorses, which is 2 of them, I believe. And then over here is just going to be our quick service restaurants. Beautiful. And then that is it for the first floor. For the second floor, apologies. And then now we will be moving on to the third floor. which once again we used all of the 25 acres, but here in the third floor is our main attractions, or like our bigger animals, which will be included 6 otters, 4 stingrays, 2 dolphins, a staff area, coral reef exhibit, 2 pufferfish, 4 tropical fish, 4 jellyfish, and large sea turtles. Okay, let's go ahead and show you guys what this is all about. So if we come over here to the back, here are our stingrays where we will be able to touch them, you know, have that little exhibit. There's a little resting area, maybe watch your kids touch them, you know, keep them supervised. And then over here is our staff room only. This is an example of what they also look like downstairs. And it's just, you know, chest for like all the food, all necessities for work, you know, resting area, maybe for lunch as well. Okay, let's go ahead and close that up. And here is our coral reef exhibition. Beautiful, you know, what more could you ask for? And then we come over here, here is another point of view. And then over here we have our beautiful dolphins. Yes, our beautiful dolphins. Look, wow, awesome. I already know how to do tricks. And then over here is going to be our puffer fish. They're so tiny right now, if you can see them. They're super cute. They're just babies, but they will grow up and be beautiful, wonderful puffer fishes. And then over here are our tropical fish, which is 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect, right there. And then over here are our 6 otters. So cute. They have their dry space, but also their wet space. Beautiful. Look at this one bathing, enjoying it. And then when we go over here, we have our large sea turtles. Look at their beautiful habitat. So amazing. Awesome. I know they're enjoying their space here. And then we come over here to our final animal, which is our jellyfish. Look at our 2 jellyfish. So beautiful. And again, very awesome. Beautiful exhibition. And that is our aquarium. Oh, I forgot over here. Another view, you know, one of us, just see the dolphins do tricks. Beautiful. Yes, that is our aquarium. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it meets your expectations. Thank you so much for watching the video, and have an amazing rest of your day.